Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Cloud Gaming here, bringing you another Red Dead Online video. In today's video, I'm bringing you guys kind of a new series, I guess, not just a video, but for now it's just gonna be one video. It's gonna be called, it's gonna be in a playlist. It's gonna be Red Dead Theories and Ideas. Basically, it's gonna be going over mine and your guys's, ideas for what could be different roles, different things in the new Red Dead update, maybe small changes, maybe big changes, just different things that could be added to the update. But it's also going to be theories about what the next update might be, such as maybe on Rockstar Twitter they tease, I don't know, something or subjective, I guess. Maybe it's like, man, I really liked the fight last night, something, I don't know. That's just something that I have for the topic of this video. Some of you guys I know are just going through videos on my channel, some of you guys are looking at the playlist, so, if you guys just want to see all of them in one, maybe you're watching this in the future, you can just go to the playlist, but for now it's just going to be one video. So anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. First role, if you couldn't tell by the title, is a boxing role. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the basic ideas of the role, some of the things that could happen in the role and things like that. The price, the price is going to be 15 gold. Just 25 things that I would have added to Red Dead Online in that video. I said all roles I think should be 15 gold, that way it's not as much of a grind, but anyway, I'm gonna get into it. So the first idea I have is they're gonna be underground fights, or basically like illegal fights, kind of like criminal fights, betting money, stuff like that, kind of like stuff that you saw in GTA 4. I'm not sure, I don't remember if it was in GTA 5 or not, but stuff that you kind of saw in GTA 4 where it was like cage fights where you had to fight, sometimes multiple dudes at once, sometimes they had weapons, sometimes they didn't, something kind of like that. The next idea would be, it's your property, like, you have to buy it. Crips is gonna set it up himself, just like, Moonshiner and Maggie and everything like that. Basically Moonshiner, but it's your property. You can have a fast travel post, you can sleep there, stuff like that. You can change your wardrobe. It's basically like the camp, but it's in-house, so it's another property that you own. Another thing is, beat up contracts. So maybe you get paid $10 to go to the, so maybe you have your property in, maybe it's in underneath the saloon or something, so you have a contract to go up to the top of the saloon or up outside, and you pick a fight with somebody and you either beat them up, and you can get money for that, or you can pick a fight, let them beat you up, and maybe they get arrested or something, and that could maybe give you some passive income, which I'll be talking about later, or maybe it can give you straight up money, or maybe it helps the it gives your basically your business some good press or something like that. The next thing is going to be championship and bribes. These two kind of go together. So basically, they have a championship ladder. Maybe they could have this as a season. Maybe it could be like just a kind of like a story thing. But what I'm thinking is, so basically, you start a championship, and you have to go through multiple fights, and every fight that you do gets you closer to the championship. And after you win enough fights, you win the title. But there can also be maybe there's a chance of a bribe. Maybe you get bribed. Maybe you would have made $100 from winning that fight and went up a rank in the championship, and you would have made more money from the next fight as well. But maybe your opponent's agent, which I'll also be talking about in my next point, maybe your opponent's agent is like, hey, I'll pay you $500 to just throw this fight, and you'll be out of the championship, but you'll make $500, and then you'll just have to restart the championship, and maybe there will be a cooldown for like 48 hours every championship. So like maybe you can make up to $2,000 for a championship, and the championship lasts, let's say the championship lasts 24 hours, just total. So you started at 12 o'clock on Friday, it lasts until 12 o'clock on Saturday, but there's a 48-hour cooldown time, so basically the next time you'll be able to do it is 12 o'clock on Sunday. But anyway, there can be corruption, so you get, if you get paid $100 and go up in the championship for one fight, your opponent's agent gives you $500 to throw the fight, and then you can do or let's not say $500, let's say $300 to throw the fight, and then you just have to wait the 48 hours for the next championship. And then here's my next point, agents. So basically you can pay for agents. The agents are what's going to be half of the bill, like the camp. So the bill would be $10 total. $5 to keep the fight club up and running. It's basically $5 for the property and the fight club in one. And then the other $5 is going to be your agent. But the agents are going to be different prices and stuff. There might be one agent that you pay $1 a day. There might be another agent that you pay $30 a day. And the difference between them is some of them give you more passive income. Some of them may give you less passive income, but you get more fans, which means your passive income that you are getting is coming in quicker. So say for 10 minutes you get a little bit of passive income. If you have one agent, every 10 minutes maybe you get 15, or maybe you get like $12. But if you have another agent, maybe every 9 minutes and 30 seconds you get $10. So it's just little changes, but there's also little changes in prices of agents. Maybe for another one, you can have a better chance to bribe the other person for less. So maybe you'll make $100 that fight, and with your agent, you have a higher chance to bribe the person for $50, and then you win. You get the $100, so you still make a $50 profit, and then you go up in the ladder. The next topic is corruption. Along with bribing other people, you can bribe the refs to turn their eyes whenever you're doing something shady. You can bribe announcers to make false calls, could confuse people, pause the timer enough, or maybe you switch out your gloves and put some metal in them or something. And then passive income, which we already talked about. Basically, passive income is going to be the fees that you charge NPCs to watch the fights. So there's going to be a crowd, but basically you're going to charge the crowd, maybe it's $1 per person to watch 3 or 4 fights at a time. And then every 10 minutes, depending on the rep of your company, such by doing beat 'em up contracts, it goes up. Depending on the rep of your company, you get more. So maybe if you have terrible rep, you get $2 every 10 minutes. But if you have testing. Okay. I'm not sure why my controller disconnected there again, but anyway, maybe if you have full rep, you get $15 for every 10 minutes, and then that goes back to the agents. Maybe one agent costs $10 and it gives you a 50% boost. So if you have full rep, then you get $10 and then you get a 15% boost. It's looking better. But if you have another agent, maybe every 10 minutes, it can boost up from $10 in 10 minutes to $10 in 9 minutes and 30 seconds, or 9 minutes, or 8 minutes, and then maybe you can upgrade them. So you can upgrade it to, maybe there's 3 levels. So for one, you get a 15% boost, and then you can upgrade them and you can get a 17% boost, and then you can upgrade them again, and eventually you get a 20% boost, maybe. So you can get more and more money, or you can get more money in less time, or you can have a better chance of corruption and stuff like that, which I mentioned earlier. And then my final thing that I don't have written down here, which this one's just gonna kind of be a spitball. I kind of mentioned it, but basically the final thing is weapons. So going back to the corruption, you can hire somebody to hide a weapon, or make a piece of the gate, or rope or whatever it'll be, easily tear off, and nobody can really notice it. So maybe you can maybe it'll be a gate, and you can, while you're going into the gate, they'll open a door, and the ref might pick off a small piece of the gate that's barely even noticeable, but he can hand it to you, or he can hand it to another guy, and it acts as kind of a knife. So instead of being a blatant knife, it's a smaller version of a knife, because there will be a cutscene to go in, and whenever you go into a cutscene, you'll see it'll be really hard. It'll be really hard to notice. But I guess for the player, it'll be pretty easy because the only thing you'll have is either you off your fist or the melee weapon. It'll be hard to notice, but there will be a little bitty part in the cutscene where you can look at the ref's hand and you can see it just tink, rip off, give it to one of you two, or the ref can make a false call. So maybe one of you gets punched in the face and knocks out, he'll add an extra 2 or 3 seconds to that count for them to get back up, and then there's a small chance that they get back up whenever they're knocked out and stuff, which is another thing that I'm gonna mention, that I just thought of off the top of my head. But it's basically during fights, and this is only for fights. You can't use this in the real world, or I guess not in the real world. You can't use this in free roam, but you can increase things like you can increase toughness, I guess is a good way to call it. I'm just calling it from what Call of Duty calls it, which maybe you'll I guess not flinch less, but you'll react less to punches, or maybe you'll take a little bit less damage. And as you level up through fights, you have to punch people enough times, you have to get hit enough times, things like that. As you level that up, it takes longer for you to get knocked out, but when you get knocked out, you have a slightly higher chance to wake up. So maybe you get knocked out, and whenever it's minimum, you have a 3% chance to get up. But when it's the maximum rank, say, I think the maximum would be rank 4. I don't remember how high the cores go, but I'm just gonna do it from the corresponding level. The maximum will be rank 4, and instead of a 3% chance of you getting up, there's now a 6% chance you're getting up, or 5%, whichever one's easier. I guess it would be 5%, because then you could just go 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. But there's just a higher chance of you getting back up. But the second knockout is an instant knockout. It doesn't matter, you can't get back up. Just so it's not game breaking. Or maybe it's just a lower chance, one of the two. But that's really all I have to say for this video, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please do like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you guys want as a type role in the description. Give me one of your guys' idea. Maybe I'll feature it in the next video. I have a couple lined up, but if one of your guys' ideas is actually pretty good, then I'll definitely put it in the next video. If you guys didn't like it, please do tell me why in the description below. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty quiet right now. I'll have to check back on the footage, but it's it's 12 o'clock. Just recording really quickly, as quick as I can, just so that I can get out an extra video for you guys, because I want to put out 2 videos. For you guys, it'll be today. For me, it's today because it is 12 o'clock, but I want to be able to put out an extra video, and I want to record multiple videos. That way I have a couple lined up, and I can do 2, and I can get the series kind of rolling. But that's really all I have for you guys. If you guys didn't like it, please do tell me why. If maybe you guys commented down in the description and either I didn't see it or something like that, feel free to follow my social medias in the description down below. It's a good way to get get a hold with me. I have notifications on for Twitter and for Discord, so if you guys if you guys message me in one of those, I'll most likely get it, unless I'm recording a video, and then I probably won't respond until after that. But I'm hoping most time that it will take to get to you guys is like 30 to 45 minutes at most, hopefully. Once school starts back up, then that's a different story. I'll stop rambling on again, guys. I know I've been rambling on for like 5 minutes now, but anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace.